Hey guys, this is question MM040 of the Maths Methods Sharpen study guide. Now we've got a question: if f of x plus 2 equals x times x plus 4, then f of x is equal to. Now at first glance this question looks quite simple, but it is actually a little complex. There's a couple of different ways to do this. One way is a little bit of a hack way, and I'm not going to show you that way because it's very, very difficult to explain why it works. And it won't actually show you the deeper understanding of the question. So the way that I'm going to show you is a little bit long, but I think it will help you understand what's actually going on rather than just kind of dodging around trying to learn it. So we know that f of x plus 2 equals x times x plus 4. That's all good. And we also know that f of x is some sort of quadratic because f of x plus 2 is also a quadratic. So yeah, it just means that f of x has to be 1 as well. So I start off by expressing f of x in the general form, ax squared plus bx plus c, which means f of x plus 2 is equal to a times x plus 2 squared plus b x plus 2 plus c. If we expand all this out, we end up getting ax squared plus 4ax plus 4a plus bx plus 2b plus c. Now if we group all of our like terms together, we get ax squared plus 4a plus bx plus 4a plus 2b plus c. So then we can sub in f of x plus 2 equals x times x plus 4, and you'll sort of see what's happening here in a second. So because we know that f of x plus 2 equals x times x plus 4, that's equal to ax squared plus 4a plus bx plus 4a plus 2b plus c. Now if we expand this out, we get x squared plus 4x equals ax squared plus 4a plus bx plus 4a plus 2b plus c. Now this looks very, very complex right now, but it's actually quite easy. So because this x squared and this x squared are the only x squareds in this equation, that means that a must equal to the coefficient of the number here, which is a 1. Because there's nothing in front of it, the coefficient is automatically a 1, which tells us that a equals 1. So we automatically know that a equals 1. So that's how we are going to work the rest of this out as well. The coefficient of x is 4a plus b, which means that it's equal to the coefficient of x on this side as well. So 4 equals 4a plus b. I'm just going to square this up for you so you can see it properly. 4 equals 4a plus b. And since we know that a is equal to 1, 4 equals 4 times 1 plus b, which means that b equals 0. So b, we're not actually going to have a b value in our final answer. What's our c value on this side? There's actually a plus 0 here, which represents our y-intercept. This 4a plus 2b plus c is equal to that 0 because these are our constants on the end, which also represents our y-intercept of that equation. So we know that 0 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus c. We also know that a is 1 and b is 0. So 0 equals 4 times 1 plus 2 times 0 plus c, which equals 4 plus c, which means that c is equal to negative 4. Which means if we know that f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, and we know that a is 1, b is 0, so that automatically cancels, and c is negative 4, f of x is equal to x squared minus 4, giving us our answer of E. Now this is a very, like I said, long way of doing it. There are some hacky ways, but this gives you the total understanding of what's happening in this question, and it might be a little easier to get your head around questions like this in the future. And if you can come up with your own shortcuts to this, do that, because it is a multiple choice. Just be wary of making errors and making silly mistakes. Please don't do it. Thanks for watching.